too much on a good note. The World Bank has cautioned African governments to pay more attention to the issue of rising public debt, as it is gradually eating up fiscal stability as well as growth. And according to Chief Economist for the Africa region, Albert Zufak, the number of countries classified as having high risk of debt distress has increased from 8 in 2013 to 18 in 2018, of which Ghana is a part. According to the World Bank, public debt relative to GDP keeps rising. There was a sharp increase of more than 20 percentage points in relative signs of debt in 2013, even though some of the debt-distressed countries have faster growth rates.
This time around, the structure of our debt has changed significantly. It's no longer concessional debt that is leading the way, but countries are now issuing more market and private sector debt. Countries are issuing sovereign debt on markets, and this has the consequence of increasing market-related risk and threatening our debt sustainability.
Higher debt burdens and the increasing exposure to market risks raise concerns about debt sustainability among African countries. An economist at the World Bank, Kwabena Kwache, describes Ghana's situation.
The World Bank and the IMF analysis of the sustainability of Ghana's debt is not going to be sustainable in the near future if we don't do anything about the fiscal deficit now. And I've also said that the fiscal deficit now they intend to reduce. So subject to what they intend to do now, if they're able to achieve it, then definitely the debt to GDP level will also go down.
According to Africa Pulse, a biannual analysis of the state of African economies conducted by the World Bank, African countries must focus more on managing its debts and debt policies.
There has to be a focus on fiscal adjustment and looking at both, consolidation in terms of expenditures and on the revenue side. A greater focus on prioritization of expenditure, and within that, when it comes to public investment, a focus on the quality of managing public investment.
Sub-Saharan growth is projected to reach 3.1% in 2018 to an average 3.6% in 2019 to 2020. The World Bank is further asking African governments to fully embrace technology and leverage innovation to ensure quality, affordability, and sustainable electricity. The African Pulse report of the World Bank is also pushing African economies to improve on the regulation of the electricity sector and better management of utilities, as African household electrification still remains the lowest in the world.